And you know, do Lord, but that's pretty cheap stuff. A dowel rod. Oh man, it gets weirder. Forget picks. Who cares? Who needs picks, right? Well, I can't use a pick. It feels weird to me. How about, can you beat it? Or better yet, a bottle. Oh, except you gotta wire it a little better than I did. Got to be a little handier with a soldering iron. Aw, don't do that now. Come on now. You've been working so well for me the whole trip. Ah. I mean, you know, it's just Mickey Mouse, right? But it's so much fun. I mean, there's no end to this. When the punk bands figure out what they can do with two strings on, there's going to be no end to this. You know, and it's just, so it's, well, I can't play guitar because it hurts. You know, you're right. It does hurt at first. You know, it takes time to build up the calluses. Well, how about with a slide? Well, I can't hold a slide. Well, how about a three-piece copper thing, man? You can put your fingers in it and put two on either side. You know? You only got to learn how to put just enough pressure on it. You don't press it down on the neck, so it doesn't matter. Magic marker where the fret positions are. I mean, amazing grace and sweet. Get that vibrato and that sweet. That's the stuff that people separate the mature from the immature. You're really working for a human voice. You know, amazing grace. No. Amazing grace. Shake that note. Easier with a slide than with your fingers. It took me a couple of years to figure out what was going on with a normal guitar. Not with this. Yeah, so it just, there's so many interesting things you can do with junk. You know, you say, I'm junk, I'm garbage, I'm rubbish, right? I'm worthless. Really? Who told you that? Amen. That's not why Jesus died on the cross for you. Amen. You're worth everything to God, and that's why He gave everything. Good. He gave His best for you. And you can take stuff out of a dumpster. You can have stuff laying around, man, in the wood. Hey, there's a guy named Dr. Oakroot who does a lot of gospel tunes. Man, the dude makes 2 and 3 stringers with a whole hunk of hickory. I mean, I don't even know if he debarks them most of the time. You know, sticks them in a can, makes a canjo, and does songs. Got a long beard. He's a trip. He's got to be an Okie or something. I don't know. He's an interesting character. But I know One String Willie. I mean, I wrote a blog about him I'm going to send up. So there's all kinds of possibilities. It's an object lesson, and that's why I do these. Plus, if you run out of microphones, you can even, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Just who knows, you know what I mean? Who knew? Also, I feel like I'm faking because there's a couple of old tuning heads from an old beat-up guitar in the junk. Well, usually I use eye bolts and a wing nut. Tap the string, do a couple of tweak it. They're unbelievable. What do they cost? 50 cents? I don't know. I mean, you know, and they work great. So you don't have to have a lot of money to put stuff together to make it work. I had 2 or 3 songs in my head. Which one was it? Oh, yeah, Fine Willie Johnson.